All right, y'all, you ready to be sick?
Yeah, this has caused, which happens, this has caused a slight detour for us. Stop it. Don't even say that.
I'm trying to be funny through all this, as you can tell.
We have halted our setup.
Sometimes when you get out of your comfort zones, that's where you find the fun activities, the fun adventures.
That nothing has changed from our sticks and bricks life to RV life. Hello from New Mexico. I'm Renee.
And I'm Greg.
We're 2 miles to go.
Starting this out, we're going to talk for a second authentic RV experience and what that is. And what I'm going to say is, if you're going through on I-40 through Texas into New Mexico,
Or the other way.
is the authentic experience jumping off on the actual original Route 66 as much as you can. What do you think?
So we did this 13 years ago on our cross-country travels. And right here where we jumped off going into New Mexico, we immediately saw familiar structures that we had to stop and get some pictures to replicate from back then. And I immediately remembered when we were coming east that if we continue on west right now, there's 13 miles of unpaved Route 66.
I'm still deciding if we should do that part or not. So I just had a thought for y'all.
What's that?
All right, here goes a comparison. Propane fire pit versus a regular fire pit when
Okay.
you're RVing. I would say staying on 40 just to get through here
Or
is propane
hitting-
fire pit.
Or hitting 66 is your
wood burning fire pit. So you got to decide like what kind of RVer you are doing this to. And I feel like we owe it to the authenticity and just like the great travel era of...
At this time we have an RV with us.
Yes.
We didn't before. So we'll see what we do. Do you guys hit 66 but only in the populated touristy areas, which we've also done? Or do you try to drive it as much as possible?
We're just going to hit it as much as we can.
So we're in Santa Rosa, New Mexico, and we just stopped and topped off fuel at the Loves. They have an RV park, and we contemplated staying there. Just one night is our planned stop. But at, what is it?
50?
No, at Loves, it's like 67 a night or something, right on top of the interstate, of course. Reviews say it's extremely busy, but I found an RV park right off of Route 66, just a mile away from Loves, a little bit quieter, cheaper, and has more to offer. So that's where we're headed.
And promise I'll quit bugging y'all about Route 66, but we got on the original roadbed for several miles.
And tore up our spleens.
Yeah, we were getting tore up pretty bad, so I had to jump back on 40. So,
But we are going to be camping right off of Route 66.
yeah, it's going to be fun. We'll see how this park goes.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, you ready to be sick? Let's look at what Renee just noticed on the truck.
So I guess that U-turn, right when we crossed over into New Mexico and hit that spot on 66 where we stopped.
So there was a spot on the original 66 that we were going to ride on.
But has 13 miles of unpaved road.
And Renee noticed it said gravel next 13 miles, so we did a U-turn. Yeah, so...
And I guess it was too tight.
The thing is there's nothing. There is literally nothing. Even the caulk, you know, like when caulk flexes away and it pulls, and then there's a seam where there's nothing. Is it possible that
A slow, steady push.
slow U-turn pushed that fender like that?
Yes, there's nothing else that wasn't there.
It had to
Before.
have been this.
I guess we're gonna have to find somewhere to hang out for a while, or do we roll it till we're somewhere
No, that is too ugly.
That
We're
is
gonna have to-
disgusting. That's disgusting. That's got to get fixed.
That just makes us
Immediately.
look like the Clampets, man. Like,
Dually life. Travel life. Yep. Alrighty. Well, we need to hook up power.
all right, y'all. So Renee and I spent all day long yesterday in pajamas, just kind of like vegging out in the RV. And today is travel day. And I'm just pretty much coming out since we parked, because y'all probably know how this is. This is gonna make me sick, but I gotta go ahead and look at it. Oh, here we go. Oh man. So this is going to alter the plans a little bit in Flagstaff, because me as a person, even though it doesn't affect the operation of this truck at all, I as a person cosmetically will not let something like that stand. I just can't do it. It's not in my nature. It's not in my nature to say, oh, we'll just go ahead and finish out, our summer west trip. No, I ain't gonna look like a contractor going down the road in this.
Have you looked at it yet?
Yeah, I resisted the urge to throw up when I looked at it.
I don't even want to see it.
Yeah, so I told them I couldn't stand to let it go, and that we're making arrangements in Flagstaff to get it taken care of.
Yeah, this has caused a slight detour for us. 2 stops that we were going to make for like a couple of nights each and a little exploring. I can't look at it that long. We're bypassing it. So I was able to get 2 weeks at an RV park in Flagstaff. That was the max I could get. I'm hoping that we can get things resolved. We'll see. It's
So,
depressing.
Question is, should I do this perfect side too to make it match real quick?
Stop it. Don't even say that.
I'm trying to be funny through all this, as you can tell. So, all right, let's get
Let me get my slide in real quick.
everything on done.
Yeah.
Okay? If you want to put the slide in, I'll watch. Go away, slide. Go away.
All right, you ready for this?
Heck yeah.
Don't damage
Let's
my
go
truck.
damage some more stuff now.
No. So, pretty easy morning because we were electric and water only at this spot, and we did our dump. We're heading to full hookups, but there was no need to carry the partial black and the full gray because we've got, what, I said a 4-hour day? Before stop, so I say 5 hours.
It's easy in this truck. I'm good. Let's
As-
do it. Oh, we're on Route 66 again, like the original.
I don't want to be on Route 66 ever again. So just one overnight stop so we can break it up, and then a shorter travel day tomorrow. And then hopefully we can get Big Booty Girl all taken care of.
That'll be nice to have a non-contractor looking truck again.
Do you know what I'm most looking forward to? I'm hoping the exterior only. That after they fix it, they're gonna like wash her, like the whole truck, and then she'll be clean.
We gotta get the oil change too while we're in Flagstaff.
We do need to do that. Take care of them and baby them, and push your camper into them.
Tow haul mode is on. We're ready to rock and roll. Pretty good.
Between the wind and trying to dodge poor road patches or no patches. All right, inside is done. Skittles is set up in her hideout in the bathroom. She has had a heck of a travel day today, y'all. She has been hollering and yelling. And setting me off. I'm like done. I am all done today. Not every day is great. Not every mood is happy.
So I still got,
I'm cranky.
Yeah, well, I still got Starlink to do, and then I might put the stabilizers down without Legos, but I'm gonna try and take care of this right here. I'll see if I have a stainless steel, a small stainless steel nut and screw, and if I do, I'll get a duplicate so I can do the rest of them by shopping at Lowe's or Home Depot.
Like
But
both fender on both
I'll
sides?
just go ahead and batten this one down for the time being, measure what size I need, and
I'm sick of it.
we'll do that. So I need to find True North and see about the Starlink.
Okay, what would you say? This is day 4 of travel, or technically 3, day 3. 4 of travel, but 3rd day driving since we left.
About right.
Yeah, since we last left Meredith Lake. And I'll tell you, I'm kind of ready to just be stationary for a little bit. I'm kind of done with the almost back-to-back travel days.
Yesterday was one of those hard days. It sneaks up on you. It starts out nothing really big.
I warn him of this when I tell him it's more than 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. And he always says, what do you say every time?
I'll go forever.
Especially in this truck. And then it sneaks up on him.
Well, what snuck up on me was the winds were so bad yesterday.
Yeah.
And the traffic around us was also bobbing all over the place. And
The roads were bad.
The road, yeah, where we're getting hammered by bumps. All of that was a confluence of just like, it just wore on us. And by the time we got...
I was cranky. I told y'all I was cranky.
Yeah.
I was done.
So there's going through the desert stuff, man, especially in New Mexico, is rough. And then no easy rest areas to swerve off into.
Right.
So I'm getting a little bit excited about the terrain change as we go into Flagstaff.
Yes.
I love the deserty looking stuff, but definitely getting a little bit jonesed up about going into the whole Flagstaff area. So that's going to be neat. And we'll tuck y'all with us for that.
Oh, bump. We'll be down in the back, so you're going to want to pull as far forward as you can, because we might be able to open the deck too. Not straight with the actual lineup of the porch patio, but who cares?
So do y'all stress that? And here's one other thing. Come up here, Renee, since there's nobody in these sites. I want to get the full encapsulation. So talk about big rig issues.
KOA issues.
Or KOA issues. We're literally from edge, truck bumper on the edge, to RV on the edge of the campsite. Yeah, and one other notation, just first impression of pulling in here, it smells like pine tree everywhere.
It does.
I like that.
I do too.
So we're going to get set up, and we're not going to bore y'all with that.
Nope, because we've done that enough.
So what's up, Renee?
We have halted our setup because while Greg was getting ready to level front to back or whatever, disconnect, I decided to check power. It's been a while since I've done that with the surge protector.
Maybe
before
you're
we
bad
do.
luck.
I know, but we have error code, ground, something.
Open ground fault, error code, it won't
That's
power
what I said,
up.
booby trap. So we called the office and they're sending in a maintenance request, but we don't want to overly set up in case we have to move.
Knowing my luck, we'd set up and it's like, oh, we can't fix it. Here's another site.
So we're just gonna sit here and enjoy the weather. It's nice. And we have this whole patio thing because it was all that was available for the time frame we needed. So yes, this is a higher dollar bougie spot. Probably the most we've spent. It is the most we have spent in our entire time. But hey, we're desperate with the whole truck thing. KOA Flagstaff, take 2. So we should be going up to road number 3 this time.
It's a little bit tight to get through too because of all the trees.
So she radioed maintenance. He came by, and it's bad, and we got to move.
feel like we just did this.
Deja vu. I brought you a present.
All right, let me put it over here and I'll look for north on my compass. And
All right, so water's almost done. Inside is ready. Greg will do the Starlink, or I can even do that for you. And we're gonna go eat. So here we are, Flagstaff.
what a goat rope afternoon.
We are on our way to drop off our truck at the shop, and we're gonna be without it anywhere from a week to 3 weeks.
And yes, I can still get a Predator generator in and out of the back of the truck fairly easily.
Good thing we just bought our e-bikes. What's it been? Maybe 3 weeks or so. I think they're gonna get a lot of use.
They're gonna turn into like legitimate,
Ouch.
legitimate transportation.
Good thing I got my big basket on the back because we need groceries.
Everything is like packed under our rig and I feel out of place. Garage is jam packed with stuff that came out of the back of the truck.
And we are vehicle-less.
We're gonna be living on our dogs, on our feet, and on our e-bike. All right, so y'all check this out in the garage. This is kind of crazy. We have got kind of a mess going on in here, and now I got to get it organized enough to get the e-bikes out, and then we'll have transportation back. But once again, it's all an adventure, right?
So if you can't tell, today's grocery day again. It is Monday. And Greg, what did we do the last 2 days?
Well, the weather is full on wintertime here pretty much.
Yeah, if you can't tell.
So we sat inside and just
2 days.
vegged out a little. Well, we don't have a vehicle, and when
And
it's
it was
wintertime and rainy.
It was rainy and cold, windy, no vehicle. So we just stayed inside and watched TV.
But now, today, life is happening and we need food.
And I'm gonna see if I can get, I'm thinking like 3 or 4 days worth.
I think we'll fit it, especially with the big basket. And Renee found a grocery bag that actually fits in it perfectly.
That tote, I think I bought it in Colorado a couple years ago. It's one of those that pop open with the little stiff bottom. And I had it in here last time, but I'm hoping this time to put it on Greg's rack with another mesh net over it so I can fill up mine, and then same size, fill up that little grocery tote on his and cover it. So we're gonna see.
So I'm hoping she doesn't burden me with putting it on my bike. I'm just being honest, but we'll see.
Oh, it's happening now. I'm doing it just on purpose.
All right.
Okay.
Well, let's go ride.
Already wondering if I should have grabbed gloves.
Renee looks like a third grader going to school. This KOA is old, which, well, it's been here a while, which means the trees are big. It's got some nice, I guess they call them Ponderosa pines, I'm not sure. But it's nice treed up park, as long as you're not too worried about your Starlink signal. We haven't bought helmets yet. I know, we suck, trust me, I know. All right, y'all, so we're at the Safeway.
That was a headwind.
And that whole ride was no pedal assist, and she was putting the beat down on me, taking off.
Because I did between 1 and 2, because that headwind was a struggle.
And of course, I have no pedal assist, trying to keep up with this freaking camera wand thing in my hand.
Yeah.
Now I'll get to take a break and let Renee go in and get groceries.
I know, I need to go. I need warm.
Okay. All right, y'all. So how about instead of a truck talk with Greg, let's have a little bit of a bike talk with Greg. And this just occurred to me. as we were coming here. And I'm just thinking about comfort zones, being in and out of your comfort zones. And what I'm thinking by saying that is, right now we don't have a truck, we don't have a vehicle, we don't have something gas driven to take us places. We're pretty much stranded in an RV park. So getting on the e-bikes, these bikes, and figuring out how to get to the grocery store and get ourselves supplies about a mile down the road, it's kind of out of our comfort zone. That's not what we do. We'll usually get in our truck and go to the store. And moral of the story is, on this comfort zone things, is sometimes when you get out of your comfort zones, that's where you find the fun activities, the fun adventures. And I mean, there's so many things in RV life that give you the chance to get out of your comfort zone. And right now, I'm tired. I'm out of my comfort zone, but that was a fun ride. And this is just fun, doing something totally different, man. So, comfort zones, don't be afraid to get out of them. There's always adventure around the corner when you do get out of it. Carefully and respectfully, that is. I'm not saying just go crazy. So, there you go. Little bike talk with Greg.
So this is how all this is. I got everything I wanted to get and needed. So we are going to do all these bags in mine, and you do get to carry one on your rack. We'll make it work. All right, cool. Check me out.
All right.
Now, sir.
Okay.
So this is what we got to do for you. Actually, you probably need to balance it. I need your backpack.
Can you put my phone back there while you're digging?
All right, so I think we've got it. What do you think, babe?
Mine's gonna come off on the way home.
That's like a Kevin McAllister failure, if so.
No, I don't think it will. We'll see.
However, we're not gonna film heading home, so we can keep all this secure. So we'll see you back at the RV. All right, I'm out of breath. How you feeling?
I did pedal assist a little bit because I was trying to avoid bigger bumps.
Because of the groceries.
Exactly. So that was fun.
So once we got in the park, I turned off pedal assist, and honestly, I almost couldn't do it. I guess with the added weight of the groceries and the hill, yeah, and the heaviness of the bike. I mean, you really got to appreciate the weight of the bike.
Yeah, and I will admit, I do kind of miss what is supposed to be sitting in front of the camper right there.
Yeah, I miss it, but it's adventurous. So to be able to say, you know, we did this time period on e-bikes alone, not by choice, but by necessity.
Well, I'm hungry anyways. Now looking at what do we have for dinner tonight?
Tonight is meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and green peas.
Ooh, that's going to be good. All right.
Actually, like several little mini meatloafs is how I'm going to do it. So.
Okay, I'm good. I'm excited now. You made me excited.
Yeah, guess what we got to do first?
What?
Laundry.
Oh, well, hang on a second. This is what she's talking about. See, this building right here is laundry. It's literally across the way.
I do love that convenience at a park.
Yeah, so doing laundry isn't going to be such a big deal today.
He says so, probably because he has the easier aspect of it.
Okay.
Okay, let's get busy.
Get the groceries in.
If y'all have known us before our traditional RV life, I'm just going to show you that nothing has changed from our sticks and bricks life to RV life. So I am currently in the kitchen cooking dinner. I have potatoes boiling for mashed potatoes, green peas warming up, the meatloaf. I just put the sauce topping that I do on it, mini meatloaves this time, putting them back in my easy bake oven. And on that note, just like when we lived in a house, Thankfully, we have a garage. Oh, you're bringing bikes in?
Yep.
Because Greg's been in the garage the whole time I've been cooking dinner, doing a garage project. This is true to form, the Miles Clan lifestyle, always. Greg would come home from work. I'd be starting up dinner. He'd change out of his uniform into work clothes and go in the garage. And he was always wrenching on somebody's four-wheeler, whether it was our own or one of our sons, or he was wrenching on one of our vehicles, from an easy oil change to sometimes a engine or transmission swap. So we have kind of the same lifestyle. So what'd you do today?
Putting the 250th anniversary celebration whips on the four-wheeler.
So we had a older antenna whip that we ran on the back that had, you could do the LED lights in different colors, and that died out on us anyways. And you ordered these, had them delivered here. Why are they, this is something I don't know. So this is not like scripted. Why are they 250 anniversary?
Because they do all the colors, the red, white, and blue blinkies.
Awesome.
And they're short enough to where I can just leave them on the four-wheeler all the time.
So our other one was way taller. It had to come off to go in the garage. I'm going to let you go ahead and get my bike, and I'll help you with that real quick. I got to help him because we all know short girl, short bike, the bottom part by the chain and the pedals don't clear. But this is life, y'all, and our life has not changed drastically. We just do the same thing in another location. So we did keep our four-wheeler in the garage here for two separate reasons. One being Greg wanted to do this project, and that meant working comfortably in the garage with better temperatures than being outside. And two, the levelness to drop our garage door down would have had, when it's down like a ramp, it would have been off camber. And if we put the weight of the four-wheeler on it, it would twist where the hinges are unless we propped up one side. But it was a twofold thing with having the setup in the garage to do the work in the cold winter weather, as well as not having to prop up the garage door. If you have a toy hauler, let us know if you understand what I'm trying to girl say here. When that garage door comes down to the ground, the corner points you want like this and not off camber where one's floating, because you can damage where the hinges are.
You can just twist it and crack it, basically.
Or that.
It's too much of a twist. So for dinner tonight, Renee's got an interesting take on the easy bake ovens and the meatloaves.
So normally a pound of meat, one whole meatloaf. But I find it can be difficult to get that internal temperature. So I had this idea after the last time I made it to do some little mini meatloaves. And in the time frame it takes to cook, I think this is working out for us. So it's an experiment, kind of how everything always is. I'm going to let that sit while I plate everything else.
So are you saying if you made one big meatloaf, you couldn't get the internal temperature right?
I struggle with overcooking the outer edges, and I just don't like that. So this one is the standard Pioneer Woman, my favorite meatloaf recipe that I love. The only thing I didn't do this time, because I put them in the mini meatloaf pans, which normally you do one whole meatloaf on like a broiler rack, is I didn't do the wrap bit with bacon, but I did everything else the same, and the sauce, which is ketchup, dry mustard, brown sugar, Tabasco, Greg's favorite thing, a little bit of sweet, a little bit of heat.
I'm always good with the heat. Well,
The sweet and the heat.
I like sweet heat more than I do just straight up spicy. We got her back. Smooth.
So today is Wednesday. We dropped it off just this past Friday. They estimated the 4th of May, but they felt they would have it done by now. They just did a further out estimate for us.
I'm just checking it all out.